Well, good evening. Welcome to today's broadcast of IHSLA Lacrosse on Hamilton County TV, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in the business. We're coming to you live from Beaver Materials Field in Noblesville, Indiana. I'm Chris Purvis alongside Kevin Yaney. Good evening, Kevin.
How you doing, Chris?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I think everyone's ready for some lacrosse.
Absolutely, and what a beautiful night for it.
Yeah, it's a little breezy, but down on the field, not too bad. The players have been warming up. Officials are getting ready, checking the goals. We'll be going to some live-action lacrosse here in a minute, and I think everybody's ready for it after the abrupt ending of the 2020 season with the arrival of the pandemic.
Absolutely. Well, I'm ready for some lacrosse, that's for sure. And, we had, snow a week ago?
Yeah, we're just getting through the melt. Both teams have been waiting to get back on outdoor surfaces to be able to practice, and I know they've been all putting in their due time and diligence in the gym and elsewhere, so this is something everybody's ready for.
Yeah, well, we're the teams are lining up here, the Carmel Greyhounds versus the Noblesville Millers. JV squads are getting ready to go right now.
Yep, so we'll have 10-minute stop time quarters. We've got Carmel in blue jerseys tonight, home team Noblesville in white.
Mm-hmm. We're ready for the face-off.
And we are underway here.
Yep.
Oh, the loose ball action here. Looks like Carmel's going to take that face off and advance the ball into their offensive half of the field.
Yeah, Grant Ramsey picked that up, bringing it up, number 29, over to 28, Charlie Rathko.
They've got their touch in the box, and they're going to go to work on their offense.
It looks like Carmel's setting up their offense. Ball moving around.
Moving around, kind of testing out the defense. A little dodge topside.
Yeah, Kutzinger comes through, takes a shot.
Saved by the Noblesville goalie. Ground ball picked up back, and ball retained by Carmel.
Yep, number 14 is Jack Henney. Oh, we got a takeaway. Maybe.
Still a loose ball. A little private party.
Here we go.
Noblesville's picked up the ball, number 8. They'll be attempting to clear the ball into their offensive end of the field.
Yeah, Colin Tabakin did a really good job of picking that up.
The outlet pass by the goalie, almost to midfield.
Yep, Noah Reynolds takes it. Yep.
A little Carmel pressure there. Loose ball and turnover.
Yep. This picks up by Kutzinger again. It's going to bring across midfield.
Past the midfield, advancing towards the box. Touches it up.
Rafalco picked it up, back to Kutzinger, it looks like. Kutzinger is going to make a move here. Back of the crease. Shot on goal.
Shot on goal.
Yep. Looks like it was 28 that scored that.
And we're 1-0, Carmel.
That was Charlie Rafalco that took the shot, made the score. Carmel's off to a quick start here.
Alden Ruth for Noblesville, number 15 in the goal.
See who's going to win this.
That has gone into the box, so players are released at this point. Carmel picks it up.
Yep.
Number 28.
That's Rafalco again. Rafalco's really looking good early. Over to 27. That's Prosser.
There's a look back topside to number 2. Still working the ball topside now.
Yep.
Got a whistle here. Have an illegal procedure.
And
it's white ball.
Yep. Coming back to Noblesville now.
It will be a deep restart, so they're clearing from their deep end of the field. He's gone back to the goalie, and we'll start advancing the ball up.
Alden Ruth is the goalie for Noblesville.
Looking for an outlet pass. He's got
Okay.
one.
Oh.
Not caught, and rolling out of bounds, and a turnover to go back to Carmel.
Yep.
Short clearing attempt here, starting from.
So Nick Post brings it in for Carmel. Go ahead. Got a cutter. There's.
And
we had a goal.
There. He was just above GLE when he shot that. And didn't have a great angle, but took the shot and was able to get that done.
Yeah, Will Childwell on that one. Yeah, you're right, Chris. He didn't have much of an angle there, but he did well. Oh. I'm going to correct that. That was Fernandez that was on that shot.
So we're 6:46 remaining in the first quarter. Carmel's 2, leading the Millers to nothing. Millers have the ball on a face-off violation. They'll look to advance in their box and set up their offense to get to work here.
Yep, Ty Miller brings
across. He's able to pick up the ball, keep it. He's in the box, so now they can go to work on their offensive runs here. Works the ball around to Joey Wilhelm. Got a loose ball action here.
Ball is still loose. Picked up.
Picked up again by number 8 from Carmel.
Yeah, Edwards. Will Edwards picks it up. Clears it. Long pole coming down.
He looked for his cutter.
Yep.
They didn't make the pass. Noblesville's picked up the ball. That was picked up a ground ball by Nick Post. And Noblesville's clearing again. There's an outlet pass by Ruth. Oh, came away with that in traffic. Number 3's got the ball. He's advancing past midfield and getting his touch in the box. Yep. Settled situation now.
Yeah, Jack Snyder sets it up. Ben McDaniel. Back to Snyder. There's a shot.
Shot by number 3, saved by a Carmel goalie. Noblesville's going to retain possession on this one.
Yeah, Mason Buttery did a great job of blocking that ball.
Yeah, Gavin Brown had a great ground ball over there. Ball's loose again near the crease, picked up by Carmel. And they're over the midline, advancing into their offensive end here. Pass.
Oh, there's a score.
Right on top of the crease.
Yep. Leo Prosser on that score. I believe it was Charlie Mock on the assist on that. Great feed to him.
Yeah, that changes our score now to Carmel 3, Miller 0. We're about halfway through the first quarter right now.
Yep.
Both teams trying to get their feel for the field and the game and getting back at it again.
Noah Reynolds for Noblesville. Grant Ramsey for Carmel facing off.
We got a flag down on the field here.
We got a flag. What do we got here?
Officials will get this adjudicated, and we'll see what we have here. It's going to be on Carmel. Officials talk it over. Make sure you saw the same thing. Want to get it right when they adjudicate here. So we had an unnecessary roughness call there. So we'll have a extra man offense situation for the Millers. Moving the ball down, and about 4 minutes 30 in the first quarter left, working the ball around. Looking for that opportunity. The Millers advance the ball around, back to X, back up topside above GLE.
Looking for that hole in the Carmel defense. There's the ball on the ground. What we got?
For it. There's a ground ball picked up by Carmel. So
Take
turnover,
away.
Going back the other way. And Carmel tossed it into the box, but wide, out of bounds. Going to be Noblesville ball coming back the other way for an attempt at a defensive clear. Nick Post has the ball on the referee whistle over to the goalie. And he'll walk it up a bit, launch it.
Oh,
picked off. Picked off by Carmel coming right back.
Yep. The long pole.
There in the box. He thought about firing that. They're going to work it around a bit now.
Yeah, Ramsey brought it down and really had sights on taking a shot on goal, but decided against it. Looks like we're at full strength now.
Yep, that penalty is expired. We're all even. Comes Noah Reynolds carrying the ball upfield. Got now 3 defenders on him.
Looking to dodge.
And he launched it.
Yep.
It is over the midline. Ball's loose, though.
Ball's out of bounds.
And it was last touched by Noblesville. It's going to be a Carmel ball there.
Carmel getting into their offensive motion here.
Yeah, they sure are. They're working the ball around pretty well. 3 goals ahead now.
Here we go.
He's right
Shot
on
on
the crease,
goal.
fired a shot. Looks like he was in the crease, and it's going back to Noblesville here. The referee's going to talk it over. Maybe they saw something different. There's a flag down at the 45-yard line. So there was, in addition to the crease, there's something else. We're going to do a penalty here, adjudicate that, and that's going to be against a Noblesville player here. Carmel now in the extra man offense.
Yeah, Ben McDaniel was the guilty party there.
Well, the penalty box hadn't had too many customers yet, so 1-1 on penalties now.
Carmel working it around.
Look topside.
There's a shot. Nice stop. Nice block.
Saved by Alden Ruth. He's got a. We're going to have a goalie interference here. Yeah, they made contact with the goalie in the crease, so he's going to advance that ball up, and Millers will have a free clear past the midline. And ball's back live at midfield. Minute 47 left in the quarter.
Chadwell's working that.
Yeah, Chadwell gets pushed down. Looked like a clean check. Clean check.
What do we got?
We have a failure to advance, so they didn't get in the box. So that's going to go back to Carmel. Carmel did a good job keeping the Millers out of the attack box in that 10-second count.
Yeah, Fernandez brings it up over to Bentram.
We have a cross-field pass there as they advance the ball up to the attack box.
Fernandez, I'm sorry.
And a long pole taking a shot here.
Yeah, and he got
it in, number 29.
Yeah, that was Grant Ramsey.
We're now a minute and 11 left in the first quarter. Score Carmel 4, Noblesville 0. We're going back to face-off here. Looks like we're going to have Noah Reynolds for Noblesville facing off against number
Grant
29.
Ramsey. Grant Ramsey, the guy who just scored the
Officials
goal.
are doing the face-off a little bit different this year with COVID. Rather than hovering over the players, they're placing the ball and then backing away early. Part of that social distance officiating that they're doing. Carmel wins that on a ground ball pickup by number 29. Looking to advance the ball. A little sideline pressure there on the ride from Noblesville. Dumps it off to his teammate. And they are in the box. A little less than a minute left in the first quarter here in the JV game tonight.
Weaver has the balls over to Cutzinger. Back over to Weaver.
Yep, Carmel's working the ball around. They're going back to X now, seeing what their options are topside. We have a cutter coming up
around.
X. He's going to try and dump it in. And I think he might have been. That's a goal.
He scored
That's
it.
a goal. Yep. There was some pressure there as he came around the crease, but he managed to navigate through there and get that shot off and dump it in.
That was Leo Prosser. I believe that's his second goal tonight. Well, Noblesville's having their problems with defending this Carmel team.
Yeah, Carmel has got a bit of a run-and-gun offense here. We've got some good shooters. So Nobles will have to make some adjustments on the defensive end of the field here as we take a face-off with 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Got a loose ball here. It's rolled into the box. That'll release all the players here. Ball still loose. Quite a scrum going on here. Still loose. Picked up by Noblesville. He's double-teamed. Ball still loose. Picked up by Carmel. And we have a whistle. We have a hold, a loose hold. The ball was never in possession, so it's loose. It's going to go to Noblesville here. And they'll pick that up and wait for the referee whistle. And that will end our first quarter.
Yep. Well, we really want to thank Noblesville Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years. Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in last-minute signage and banners. I know the last time I needed one at the last minute, that's who I called. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200. That's 317-773-7200. Or visit their website at loganstreetsigns.com. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Chris, when was the last time you needed a trophy?
You know, it hasn't been that long ago, and I went to those guys at Noblesville Trophies.
Noblesville Trophies at 317-773-7391. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophy provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online at www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Now, Chris, I know that you like to dress up every once in a while and take Mrs. Purvis out to dinner.
You don't want to know this, but I got my my high school tux from Yancey's Fine Apparel and Tuxedo Rentals in Noblesville back in 1985.
85, that was a fine year. 85 was a fine year. Yeah, you can
and they're still renting tuxes.
How about that? Yancey's Apparel doing business in Noblesville over 50 years. Now located inside Logan Street Signs and Banners, into the north side doors. Call Dan at 317-773-2973.
Good old Dan Yancey, getting it done.
Yep.
Well, here we are. We're about to start the second quarter. Carmel is with a score of 5, Noblesville 0. We're back to face-off. Both teams are at full strength to start out the second quarter here.
Yeah, and Noblesville needs to get some offense going.
They certainly do. Certainly do. And I bet you they talked about that during the break between quarters here. And we got a face-off win here. It's ball's loose again, though. He'll be credited with a face-off win because he carried the ball, but the ball's loose at the midfield.
Ball's still loose. Picked up
by Carmel. They'll advance into their attack box, and he's going to fire a shot right away. It went wide, bounced.
Yep.
Carmel's going to retain possession on the restart here. Carmel looks to build us lead that they've got. They're working the ball around, seeing what their options are, seeing if Noblesville made any adjustments to their defense. Little dodge from topside and a shot.
Nice shot.
Ball went a little wide. Carmel will retain.
Rafalco on that shot. Brings it up from X. There's a shot.
I tell you what, Kevin, this Carmel team from X is very effective.
That's Leo Prosser's third goal. He's got half the goals that Carmel scored tonight, and they've come from X every single time.
You know, that X position, you can do a couple things. You can curl around the crease on a run and try and bury a shot in, or you can look topside for a cutter. Mm-hmm. And he's done more cutting on his own feet, coming around the side of the crease in a curl and dumping it in.
Right.
But we're now Carmel 6, Noblesville 0, 9:06 remaining in the second quarter. We're back to a face-off here. Referee's got the ball down. He's going to get the players down. Set. And a whistle.
And looks like Chadwell from Noblesville got it initially. Over to Jack Snyder.
Ball's still loose. It's right over on the sideline by the benches. Chucked back inbounds by Carmel. still loose.
We
And
got a
we have a
flag.
flag now, so there's some laundry on the field. We'll have something coming up here. Carmel's advancing the ball, so we're going to have a penalty coming up when that ball switches over. And we've got a failure to advance, so he's going to go ahead and adjudicate that penalty now. Yeah, penalties on Noblesville, and it looks to be non-releasable, so he's going to have to serve that full time.
Yeah, that's Chadwell that went to the sideline.
The illegal body check. That's tough in those scrums. The ball's loose and everybody's scrapping for it, and at some point in time, it can get a little chippy in there.
Chippy and D. Looks like Cal Amadan has come to the field.
So we're 8:36 remaining in the second quarter. Carmel is extra man offense right now, working the ball around.
Look out! They're back in that X position again. There's another shot and a score.
And a score.
Yep.
Yeah, they're getting it done.
This time from Cutzinger.
But, that won't release the Noblesville penalty yet because he's going to have to serve that full time. So they're going to remain in a extra man up for a little bit here until that penalty expires. So we have a man down face-off here. So Noblesville will play the face-off without a wing midfielder. There's the whistle for the face-off. Ball's loose. And it looks like we had a hold by White. It's going to be blue ball.
Yep.
Or white ball, actually. Okay,
Oh,
now
we
we've
got a
got a
flag
flag
down.
here.
Noah Reynolds.
We're being double-teamed there by Carmel as he's trying to advance the ball into the box here. Pretty windy out there. The Carmel player tried to give the referee his flag back, but it blew away mid-flight. So I'm glad we're up here protected from the wind down there.
Absolutely.
Everything's blowing everywhere down there on the field.
And the beautiful confines of the press box at Beaver Materials Field. Vincent Lee was the guilty party on that.
Right. So now with Carmel has a man in the penalty box, so does Noblesville. We're actually all even, but we're playing 5-on-5 right now.
Five on five. Well, it is tournament basketball time in Indiana, is it not?
It's coming right up, that March Madness.
Absolutely. That reminds me of times that I took my son Jordan in the driveway at home. But that's another story for another day.
Yeah, good old basketball in Indiana in March.
Back to lacrosse.
Well, Noblesville's looking to get something done here. They're not man up, but they're working the ball around, looking hard for an opportunity to score here and get one on the board. Pretty good defense, man-to-man defense played by Carmel, keeping Noblesville moving the ball around topside.
Carmel does a great job on defense of moving their feet. I don't care what sport you play, defense is about moving your feet.
Yeah, it absolutely is. You can swing that pole all you want, but if you're not moving your feet, you're not an effective defender. But they do a really good footwork here as they gain possession. They're moving the ball upfield in a clear into their offensive end of the field. Advanced up to number 8. He's moving into the attack box now.
Oh, Noblesville picks it up. Yep, Mason Kramer.
Have a great ground ball there by Kramer, but unfortunately dumped it off, and Carmel's grabbed it before they could get that ball cleared.
Yeah, right back to Grant Ramsey.
We have a timeout on the field now. Both teams allowed 2 timeouts per half, and looks like they're going to take advantage of that. The restart rules have changed, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
They actually changed in 2020, but because there weren't hardly any games, they really weren't put into practice very much. But that 5-yard rule for restarts has gone away. So, yeah, the way it works now is teams on the restart can restart just anywhere where the referee blows the whistle, but the defender can be within 5 yards. He just can't engage him until he's established a 5-yard yield. If he does, it's a flag down. It's a delay of game, and that actually is emulating a rule that's part of college lacrosse. So not surprised to see some of those rules trickle down into high school lacrosse.
Right.
The intent is to keep the game moving, get it done faster, and quicker whistles, things like that. So
Sure.
We think we might see more delay of game penalties this year as teams and players get used to that new rule.
Right. Well, yeah, with the shortened season last year, I'm sure there's a lot of learning curve in the 2021 season.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. The referees have blown the whistle, ending the timeout, having the teams come back on the field.
Carmel breaks their huddle.
I think Noblesville has a little more to talk about. They're trying to maximize that timeout as they take the field. 6:51 remaining in the second quarter.
Well, Carmel has some really great players, individual players. It's certainly a team sport, but they've had some great performances tonight. Grant Ramsey on the defensive side, and he's been taking all of their face-offs tonight. But we've had some Leo Prosser's really taken the Millers apart on offense. There's a shot. Here we go again.
Another one from crease off the pipe.
Yep.
Retained by Carmel. Get a defender coming out of the substitution box in behind, but he dumped it off before there was contact.
There they go to X again. Back to the middle.
Back to X, to a cutter in the goal. That was a bang-bang play.
That was Charlie Rafalco on the score there.
An assist from the attackman back at X.
And I believe that was Prosser again back there at X. He plays that position very, very well.
Yeah, he's got his head on a swivel looking for opportunities there, for sure.
Found that cutter just at the right time.
Yeah, that brings the score to Carmel 8, Millers 0 with 6:27 remaining in the second quarter. Face-off is underway. Oh, had a little action on the play there.
We got a couple flags down. There we go.
I thought there might be a flag there.
Little laundry on the field.
There is.
Yep. Start the washing machine, honey. There's laundry all over the place.
There's going to be a timeout along with this, so teams are going to get together again and talk about it. And, Kevin, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a push with possession that occurred during that face-off scrum, which will give Noblesville the ball in an extra man offense.
Yep. Well, the game has lacked a little electricity from Noblesville, but Carmel certainly has been charged up.
Yeah, neither team has had an official game this year. Noblesville's had a scrimmage. Carmel has had only intra-squad scrimmages amongst their team. So this is the first official game for both teams.
Right.
So definitely trying to put what they've practiced, into effect on the field tonight.
Speaking of electricity, Gaylor Electric is the highest performing national contractor of excellence. And since 1984, Gaylor Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources, reliable outcomes, reliable insights fueled by our genuine care for people. Gaylor Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County sports. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Gaylor. Thank you for electricity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the lights come on here at Beaver Material Fields.
We're all doing what we're doing tonight with it. So
absolutely.
So Noblesville's had a chance to talk again about their offense. They're going to start with the ball topside in an extra man offense here with 6:19 remaining in the second quarter. They're still down, no goals yet, so they're looking to get that first one, Kevin.
Yeah. And it would be good to get their offense rolling before this quarter's over.
Yeah, it's always tough to go to the locker room blanked out.
Right.
If you get something, you got something to talk about. So they're going to work the ball pretty hard here and see what they can come up with.
Yeah, they've lost it, though.
Ball's loose, picked up by Carmel now. They're advancing into their offensive end of the field.
Yeah, Sinus brings it across, clears it.
Referee's taking a quick count to make sure there's no offsides. Everything's clear. Settled situation here for Carmel, looking to work the ball around again.
Weaver's got the ball, brings it back to Prosser. Back to Weaver. He's going to make a move.
Little quick
There's a
step
shot.
Judge.
Back to Prosser. Look out. Here he comes,
X.
right down the middle.
That X is lethal.
Yep.
That
Prosser on the assist. Jack Henney on the score. I'm impressed with Prosser's play here tonight. Not only is he scoring from X, but he is looking for the cutter every single time.
Well, you know, Kevin, you said it's critical for the defense to keep their feet moving, but the Carmel offense is in motion constantly. Those feet are moving, and those guys are cutting everywhere.
Right.
Still got a loose ball in this face-off here. Both teams trying to gain possession out of a ground ball. It's picked up by Carmel here. He's going to try and advance it.
Ramsey again.
Had a trail check from Noblesville, but he was able to retain possession here as he moves the ball and advances it upfield. Ball's loose.
It is loose.
Kind of an errant pass there. We'll see who's going to pick this up. It's picked up by number 34 from Carmel. We have a whistle now. We had an offside situation by Carmel, so Noblesville's going to get the ball and look to see what they can get done with 4:52 remaining in the second quarter. It's Carmel 9, Noblesville 0.
Looks like Chadwell's coming down to pick up that ball.
The sophomore midfielder is looking up to see what he can find. He's got somebody across the midline. Ball's loose. They need to get it up, and they did.
Yeah, close.
They're on the count now. They need to get this ball into their attack box, which they've now done. So they'll see what they can get done here. Chadwell looks around, sees what his options are.
There's a shot.
There's a shot, and a turnover. No, we have a flag down on the far side of the field.
It's going to go against Carmel.
Yeah, so we've got another locked-in foul here.
Looks like Lawson Sinus.
So that'll give the Millers an extra man offense for full penalty time here. We'll see what they can do to convert this opportunity here. Jack Snyder's going to restart the ball here on the referee whistle. Looking around at their options. Ball is side right of the keeper on the whistle.
Noblesville moving it around.
Gavin Brown over to Chadwell, back to Jack Snyder. Still looking for opportunities.
Nice dodge by Snyder.
Jack had a dodge, thought he might have an opportunity, pulled it back out.
Ty Miller's out there too, and I'm looking for Ty to really turn it loose here. Here we go.
A shot there.
There's a shot.
Saved by the Carmel goalie.
Yep. Mason Buttery is the Carmel goalie, and he has done a fantastic job down there tonight.
Yeah, and that was not a bad shot. That was a good rip on goal. It was just a well-played save by the Carmel goalie. As Carmel
we got an offsides, I believe. I think we got an offsides.
Yep, we have another offsides.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a 30-second penalty for the offsides.
And Christian Harris guilty of that one. Couldn't stop his feet in time.
Well, this game's coming up pretty quick. We're at 3:36 remaining in the second quarter. We're back to live action here.
Carmel on the move from the X position, playing a little bit tighter defense now.
Yeah, I think so.
Much better.
They've got to make an adjustment for those attackmen coming around from X, and it looks like they got that done on that play.
I think they finally figured out that Prosser back there in X is probably the most dangerous player that Carmel has on offense right now.
Yeah, I'm certain that was a conversation at one of the timeouts. And Noblesville player comes out of the penalty and was hoping to get a takeaway there. Carmel retains possession. There's a dodge
Here he
for
goes.
X again. He's going to have a look at the goal, but run right past it.
Yep. There you go.
Ball's loose.
The ball's down on the ground. You're seeing a little bit more aggressive defense out of Noblesville now.
Yeah, you sure are. They're moving their feet and really playing a little more tightly there.
They are man-to-man on Carmel, working the ball around. Here comes a shot, long shot.
Top side. That was
Nice.
a good goalie save there by Ruth.
Yep. Did
Ruth
a good
looking
job.
for his options. He dumps it downfield.
There's a nice
There you go.
pickup.
That was a great pickup. Now Noblesville's advancing the ball there.
Yeah, Christian Harris on that pickup. Ball's on the ground, though. Doesn't do you any good on the offensive end if it's on the ground.
There's a scrum right over on the sideline there by the teams. Hard to tell who's got what going on over there. Ball's still loose.
Carmel picks it up.
Picked up by Carmel. Yep.
Yep. Will Strines goes back to X. Look at the cutter.
Side and a shot.
There's the shot. It's good.
That was a high-to-high shot. Ruth raised to deflect it or save it, but it was a little too fast.
Alex Kutzinger on the score there, sophomore from Carmel.
Well, we are 10-0. Carmel 10, Miller 0 with a minute 24 remaining in the second quarter. Going back to face-off again. Both teams are at full strength.
Ball still on the ground, picked
we
up
got
by
a
Carmel.
push there. We got a push there, and that's going to go back to Noblesville. The ball was loose and a little push there, so Noble's going to have possession. Has to start in the right spot on the field, so the referee's going to slow him down a little bit here.
Noah
Those
Reynolds going to
players
bring
have to remain in the box until the whistle's blown.
Mm-hmm.
That'll keep the pressure off Noblesville when they advance the ball up the field here.
Comes Noah Reynolds. Jack Snyder out there too. Ball's on the ground again, picked up by Carmel.
And a strong check there by Will.
Yeah, Fernandez picked it up. Back to that X spot. They love that X spot. You got to put pressure back there. No
Yeah,
pressure, and he's going to go free and score.
Yeah, he was in the crease, so that's going to turn over the ball back to Noblesville here.
Just seeing a little bit more fire here as we wind down this quarter from Noblesville's defense.
Yeah, they've definitely stepped it up. As Ruth looks for an outlet pass, dumps
Only
it over to Nick Post.
32 seconds left.
Nick Post throws it across the midline. A nice clearing pass to Will Chadwell. Advances it up. Millers get the ball into their box here. They've got a touch. And 20 seconds to get something done here, Kevin.
Yep, you got to get it going to their X. Gavin
Here to
Brown.
Gavin
Gavin
Brown.
Brown's got to move. Oh, he had a shot. Still live.
Ball was loose just above the crease and rolled away.
You got to get a shot up. You got 6 seconds left.
Ground ball picked up, and here's another
There's a shot. Nice by Mason Buttery from Carmel. Did a great job of protecting that goal. Great goaltender.
So that'll be the end of the first half of the Noblesville JV game. Noblesville hosting the Carmel Greyhounds. Score is Carmel 10, Millers 0.
Yeah, not a lot to cheer about if you're a Noblesville Miller fan. A lot to cheer about if you're a Carmel Greyhound in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm sure there'll be some adjustments that the Nobles will be talking about making during their halftime session here.
Absolutely. Yep. Read it.
When medical care is needed, where will you turn? With Community's Connect to Care program, one call or click finds you the closest open appointment. Request a time yourself or let us do it. From a primary care doctor or virtual visit to a med check or community clinic at Walgreens. Just call or click. You can go right to our website or to me. Connect to Care from Community.
We received a lot of feedback from our members and families that, sorry, I get really choked up about this, that their youth were declining in their social settings, that they were struggling in school. And I think people don't realize how much youth need this.
So the Boys and Girls Club is dedicated to inspiring and enabling all young people to reach their full potential. And we focus on academic success, healthy lifestyles, and good character and citizenship. We've had to find new fun and engaging activities for the kids that limit touching. We've done a lot of tag with pool noodles, so they're not actually touching each other and they're keeping a distance. So our team's been very creative in coming up with those new ideas to keep the kids having fun while they're here.
Going to school, you're going home, you're going to school, you're going home. They're missing out on problem solving. They're missing out on social setting with peers that isn't in a school setting. It's huge. It has a lot of benefits that I think seeing that in March where we kind of missed out, it showed the impact that having a Boys and Girls Club or an outreach center has for youth.
It really has had an implication on our overall budget, and I think that's probably something across the board for any business that's still trying to be operational right now. You're adding cleaning protocols, you're adding additional staff. To do those cleaning protocols, we're adding additional staff to get our ratios lower so that there's less contact tracing to be done if something were to arise.
So having the funds to be able to reconnect when that time comes is going to be huge because we need to recruit them back in. It's very pivotal that they have this in after school hours for them to be successful.
We get amazing support from this community, and we are just extremely grateful for that and hope that we can continue to count on people as we go further down this road with the pandemic and not knowing kind of where that end point's going to be.
There's a lot of our youth that aren't able to use our services currently, and whenever we can get back to normal, we need to get our youth back into our buildings.
I think the kids need the outlet, and I think they need the connectivity, and I think that's two of the huge things that we can provide for them.
For the past several months, I've been my kids' everything.
Their teacher.
Library and media specialist.
Food service.
Building maintenance.
Nurse.
PE teacher.
But I'm about to get a well-deserved timeout. With my kids back in school, I can do what I do best, be a mom. But it's up to me and you to keep our kids in school. And to do that, we're going to have to show some class. That means checking their temperature in the morning. Anything above 100 degrees means our children need to stay home. We need to lead by example by wearing our masks and modeling good social distancing to our kids. We need to make sure our kids avoid crowds and large gatherings outside of school. That includes slumber parties, playdates, and family reunions. We need to schedule a test for anyone in our family who may be exhibiting signs of COVID. For kids, those symptoms will include fever, fatigue, and a change in taste and smell. And let's be sure to keep our kids home if they're waiting for COVID test results or just feel crummy. So join me in having some class by supporting our educators and keeping our kids in school.
You know, when Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage. Logan Street Signs and Banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Hey, welcome back to Beaver Materials Field. Here at halftime of the JV game, Carmel 10, Noblesville Millers 0. And we're getting ready. Teams are getting warmed up for the second half here. Just want to recognize Church, Hiddle, and Antrim attorneys at law. Since the establishment of Church, Hiddle, and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, business, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it most. Give Church, Hiddle, and Antrim a call at 317-773-2190 or visit their website at www.cchalaw.com. I'm Kevin Yaney here with Chris Purvis. And Chris, what did you see there in the first half of this JV game?
Well, I saw Noblesville struggle a lot. I think their defense has got to step it up a bit. Carmel's got a lot of firepower. We saw a lot of things coming from the X position, curling around the crease and getting it done into the goal. So we'll see what Noblesville comes back with in this second half tonight.
Yeah. Well, the JV head coach is Connor Barnett, and one thing about Connor is he is a gentle giant, is he not?
He is, and I think he'll be able to keep his players calm and not let them get too worked up, and just kind of keep them focused and doing what they need to do on the field.
Right. Well, one thing that I did see out of Noblesville that was encouraging is their defense did step up there at the end and started to slow Carmel down, and I think basically it was much needed, obviously, but they kind of woke up a little late. And I realize this is the first game for these teams, and you're going to have some rust and maybe some wide-eyed players out there that really haven't seen competition for how long now, Chris?
Yeah, this sport's been at a kind of a shutdown since the spring of last year. The season ended very abruptly in March and into April, and some of these teams got one game or no games. So this is kind of a brand new thing.
Right.
So they're definitely shaking off the rust and making some adjustments as they go.
Yeah. Well, they do have to solve the problem that Carmel poses to them on offense. I mean, Leo Prosser has really just kind of taken them apart tonight.
Yeah, he absolutely has. Extremely effective at coming around from the X position alongside the crease. And Noblesville, I've noticed they started sliding their defense a little quicker into that second quarter. So it'll be curious to see what they do to try and shut that down in the second half here tonight.
Right. Well, on the other hand, I think Carmel's defense has done a great job against the Noblesville offense.
That's right. There weren't a lot of Noblesville shots on goal, but there were a couple that were well played and good saves by the Carmel goalie.
Yeah, and I think you're going to see Noblesville come out a lot more aggressive on offense. There was a whole lot of standing around.
There was. They didn't move their feet a lot, so I think you're right, Kevin. I think they're going to try and get after it and get busy offensively in this half.
Right. Well, we're about ready to start. If you're planning to make a move, why not call a realtor with a hometown experience? Jamie Carmesino
Yeah.
has connections and a commitment to the community. She's raised 3 Noblesville athletes and is ready to help you with your real estate needs. Looking for a realtor, Chris?
Well, I'm not, but if I was, I'd call Jamie Carmesino.
That's right, at 317-490-3735. Here we go.
All right, referee's blown the whistle. Ball's live. We've got a loose ball at the midfield from the face-off, picked up by Noblesville. They're advancing the ball. Ball's back loose again. And looks like it's retained by Noblesville.
And we got looks like Gavin Brown picked that up. So he picked up that ground ball. He's still got it. Passes out.
Ball's now topside with Jack Snyder as he looks at his options. Little dodge. Ball's loose again.
Ball is down on the ground and
picked up by Carmel, but quickly loose again. Nice. Carmel's got it back, and they've advanced the ball into their offensive end. We got a shot.
Here comes a shot.
Looked like they might have called that a pass, not sure, but ball went out of bounds, but Noblesville's going to bring it back in. Number 16, Jacob Ralph's got the ball at the whistle. He's looking for his options to clear the ball upfield. Dumps it off. That ball's loose just over the midline.
Oh, we got a man ahead, but he can't bring it in.
I think that pass went a little crazy there, but Noblesville's retained possession.
Snyder brings it up. There's a shot
on goal. Right at the goalie cross. He made a pretty easy save there. He's looking to clear the ball now out of the crease as he steps out. Looks at his options, advances it up to Carmel number 9.
Yeah, we got a new goalie for Carmel. That's Cam Ice out there now, a freshman. There's a shot and a score.
Well, I think that was the longest play action without a Carmel goal, Kevin.
Yeah, yeah, that was Kutzinger who broke away on that one and got a nice shot on goal.
Yeah, Noblesville did a good job maintaining possession, keeping possession of that ball. So we look to go back to a live face-off here. Referee's got the ball down, stepping away, making sure the players are lined up properly. Ready to blow the whistle here. There's a whistle and ball's live now. Kicked out of the clamp spots. Ball's loose, still loose. Just rolled into the attack box, picked up by a Carmel player as they quickly advance back to their favorite spot, which is the X spot on the field. Score now Carmel 11, Noblesville 0.
Carmel sets it up here, up top. Fernandez brings it in. Thought about shooting it. Thought about a shot.
He thought about it. He got a little too far below GLE to get a shot off there, but kept his feet moving.
Here comes Prosser around again. Here he comes. Oh, nice work by, looks like Tobacco.
Yeah, Tobacco was all over him. Got a nice trail check in, got that ball loose down on the ground.
We need to clear it, though. Didn't get the job done. Didn't get the job done.
Ball picked up by Carmel.
Yep.
They're back in their
again.
Offensive box again.
Bingman's got the ball.
Yeah, he does. He's got a little dodge going on top side. Dumps it off.
I'd watch him. That's
he
Falco.
wanted to fire right there, but Nobles did a good job of putting some pressure on him. He couldn't quite get a swing on it.
Yep. Rafalco's not shy.
Got Jason Smith here for Carmel. Moving the ball around, dumping it back off, and we're back to X. Looks like that might go out of bounds. It did on a Carmel pass offensively, so Nobles is going to pick up the ball. On the referee whistle, they've got to get the ball cleared upfield.
See if we can get the job done here.
Looks like Carmel's trying to lock off the midfielders here. There's a pass just to midfield.
Ty
Got
Miller
it over the midfield, and he's looking to get it into the box.
Ty Miller makes a pass.
And referee's still counting. They haven't gotten the box yet, and unfortunately they didn't get in the box in time in their 10-second count, so that's going to turn over back to the Greyhounds.
Noblesville can't afford to keep playing on the defensive side of the field.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's
balls on the ground.
Well, you know what happens, Kevin? They get tired.
Well, absolutely. Wouldn't you and I?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Early and often.
Yeah. You know, there's no lazy boy chairs on the sidelines there for us. That's what I would need.
Carmel looking at their options from topside. Had a shot here.
Nice defensive work there. Nice network.
Yeah, absolutely. Carmel retained possession.
Here comes the X. Look out, look out.
He dumped it topside. He's going to have a look at it, but he is going to shoot it.
Yeah.
Wide again. Retained by Carmel.
Rafalco, I like Rafalco's game. He is not shy. He's not shy about it. If he sees an opening, he's going to shoot it. Here comes Prosser again. Noblesville is doing a much better job on him, but are they paying attention to everybody else? There's a shot. There's a score.
27 from Carmel. Well, I think Noblesville did a better job defending the crease there, but they kicked the ball out to topside and had an open player able to get that shot and goal.
Right. And Prosser made him pay.
We're now 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Carmel Greyhounds are 12. Noblesville Miller still nothing here.
Yeah, and Noblesville, if nothing more, just for the pride of it, they need to get a score.
Now looking down at Mason Kramer coming in from the wing here, looking to see what he can get done, assist in this face-off. Looks like Noblesville's had the ball. The referee's called possession, which released all the players, but the ball's still loose.
Yeah, Reynolds had it for enough time to get the release.
Right. Carmel won that scrum's got the ball, and they're advancing into their offensive end again.
Yep, here comes
With a quick takeaway. Noblesville's taking the ball away, and they're moving upfield now. Christian Harris is, he's in there fighting for the ball. It's two Carmel players and just him. Yeah, we have a loose ball push, so that'll work out for the Millers to be able to retain possession here. They'll get a fresh 10 count getting back into the box.
See if Christian Harris can do anything with it here.
Which they did.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I call an effort play, Kevin.
Yeah, absolutely. Noah Reynolds up top, trying to set something up. Still not a whole lot of motion out of the Noblesville offense. Midfielder Harris, or I'm sorry, that's Reynolds.
We got just about the whole all-game personnel on that scrum. Everybody's starting to back away now.
Yeah,
Carmel picked up the ground ball. Have a trail check from Noblesville, but it did not dislodge the ball. Carmel keeps advancing.
Shot on goal.
Yeah. Save there by the Noblesville goalie. Ball's loose
Sinus.
In front of the crease. And we have
There's a flag
down, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be a push with possession by Carmel, which will put Noblesville. Yep. Noblesville will have the ball in an extra man offense. That'll be a 30-second penalty, Kevin.
Okay. That was called on Prosser.
He is an engaged player. He's everywhere.
He is. Well, I'm impressed with the young man. He has it going on.
That was Ty Miller over here on this side. They're working the ball around. Ty's cutting a little bit, looking to see if he can get into a scoring position.
Yeah, Reynolds is trying to set something up here.
He dumps it off to Ty Miller. Noblesville's bring the ball back to their X spot.
Yeah, that's Drew Deal.
And just right at GLE now. And across field.
Here we go.
And a shot. And
nice.
a shot.
That was Christian Harris on that shot. Went wide.
Yeah, they need to take more of those. And they were able to have someone back at X to retain possession. That's absolutely critical.
Chadwell on that move. Got it out to Reynolds. Back down to Harris.
There's another shot by Noblesville. No, passed it off.
Nope.
That was a shot. Yep.
They're calling it a shot?
Well, they awarded possession back to Noblesville, so that's the only way it would have been back to them. We got a loose ball here, and it's picked off by Carmel, and that young man has some legs running upfield. Fast as can be, dumps it off to an attackman. A great save by the Noblesville goalie. He's got his cross down on the ball.
Excellent job.
Picked it up. He's out of the crease now, looking for an outlet.
Dangerous pass.
Yeah, it was dangerous. There's a defender right there, a long pole defender, no less. Still have the ball. As Noblesville looks to advance it up. Ground ball loose, picked up by Carmel.
Carmel coming back on the attack. There's a shot on goal.
Shot, and that was retained by Noblesville. They did a good job in the chase on that. We're able to get that possession back.
Sinus on that shot. He bounced it over the net. Noblesville looking to bring it up. Ball gets away. Better hurry.
Still in bounds,
Better
but
hurry.
It's rolling fast. Yeah, that's going to unfortunately get away from him and go back to Carmel here.
Yep.
Carmel goes back to their keeper. He steps away from the crease, advances the ball up, looks for his options. Still got the ball.
Yeah, he's down to the 35, 40-yard line.
Move. He found a man right at midfield, wide open, who's coming right at the goal.
That's Lee.
Had a shot. Carmel's able to back it up and get to the inline first, so they'll retain possession. Coming back from the X spot again, tried to dump it off. Noblesville was there for the defensive position. And we're at the end of the third quarter, and we are Carmel 12, Miller 0. I don't know, Kevin. I saw a lot more footwork on both ends of the field by the Millers, so I'm sure they had a healthy discussion at their halftime and coming up with an answer to this Carmel team.
Yep, 12-0, though, after 3. Chris, you know that Hamilton County TV is supported by Visit Hamilton County?
I did not.
Yeah, Hamilton County attractions, hotels, restaurants are following the Hoosier Hospitality Promise Health and Safety Guidelines. Check out everything there is to see and do on spring break at visithamiltoncounty.com/spring-break.
Well, I like the word spring and break, so it's hard to believe it's that time of the year already.
Absolutely, yeah. And this warm weather tonight is very nice. A lot of wind with it, but there's no snow, there's no ice. I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to get rid of that snow and get these players back out here on the field. And
absolutely.
Dealing with the high winds tonight, 40-mile-an-hour winds. I think there were some gusts higher, so I've seen a couple referee hats blow off, but they've managed to get through it.
That's absolutely right. Well,
I'm looking, Kevin, at the field goal post down there, and those flags are really whipping around.
They really are.
Indication of the wind here.
Yep. Looks like it's coming out of the south. What would that be? The southwest tonight. So, but they are swirling. Speaking of swirling, did you know that Von Osdale Farrar is a proud sponsor of Hamilton County TV? Van Osdale and Farrar is a 106-year-old Indiana company specializing in information, communication, print, and business processes. We are business technology simplified. Visit our website for more information, www.vanosdal.com. You know, Chris, I've always trusted in a trustee. Trustee is a kind of a nice, name to trust in, wouldn't you say?
It is. Trust and trustee are synonymous.
Did you know that the Noblesville Township Trustee Office offers financial assistance for rent and essential utilities for Noblesville residents who may be in need? It's a great thing. Call our office at 317-773-0249 to see if you qualify. If you can't help, we may be able to refer you to someone who can. Tom Kinley is our trustee. Thank you, Tom.
Fantastic, Tom. Good work he's doing there.
Absolutely.
We're underway here in the third quarter. We just had the face-off, and Carmel was able to pick up the ball from that. And they've advanced the ball into their offensive end of the field.
There's a flag down, Chris.
Yeah, we got Laundry on the field, and we're also going to notice now that with the score differential of 12-0, that clock is going to just run, so we will no longer have stop time. So
we're on the move. We are on the move. Yeah, 12-0. Noblesville needs a stop. They're doing much better on defense this half than what they did the first half, but offense needed to score.
Yeah, absolutely. There, and a shot by Carmel with them retaining the ball here.
Carmel just scored.
They scored that.
They scored it. I think initially they thought the ref thought it went past, but
I think so. There was a chase behind the crease, but
right.
That'll bring it to Carmel 13, Noblesville 0 here in the fourth and final quarter of tonight's JV game here at Beaver Materials Field in Noblesville.
The referees are discussing something with the sideline, trying to figure something out. Not sure what's going on here. They're going to pull a player off. Do we have a penalty?
Well,
they've got a penalty situation.
Yeah, they've got a player on a knee in the penalty box, so that'll be a man-down face-off. So they had too many on the field. I
see.
Got that adjusted before before the face-off whistle came.
Here comes the face-off.
And that ball is loose.
Going to get to the box, it looks like. Nope. Picked up by Carmel. That's Sinus. Lawson Sinus. He's a senior midfielder. He winds up. There's a shot.
There's a shot.
Yep, that was
knocked away.
Rafalco.
Knocked away. Picked up again by Carmel as they work the ball kind of
back
cross
out to
the attack
Rafalco
box.
again. Come back out to Rafalco. Rafalco is just he is not shy. He is not shy. He's a very bold player. I like his game. He keeps on shooting. There was a shot. That was Leo Prosser again. Looking for his double hat trick, I believe.
Yeah, I'd say so, and I bet his stats are going to look impressive after tonight's game.
Absolutely.
Carmel continues to work the ball around.
Noblesville man back on, come back to full strength. There we go. That was close.
Cutter topside,
he just missed him.
It was lucky for Noblesville.
Careful there.
Right side of the goal, but that ball was taken away and
scored.
Goal.
Yep. Yeah, that was Leo Prosser once again.
Stacking up his stats for the night. That's a tough spot for a goalie to be, looking for an outlet pass, and you don't see that coming. And takeaway happens, and that ball's in the goal for you. Knew what happened.
Right, exactly right. And he didn't see him coming. That's when your teammates have to communicate.
Well, we're 14-0 now, and we've got 6:30 remaining in the fourth quarter tonight. As we're fully under the lights now.
And Noah Reynolds picked that ball up, but not for long. Carmel's setting up their offense once again. Huser is seeing the field. I think that might be the first time that I've seen him out there tonight.
Yeah, they've got a pretty sizable roster, so some of the players are getting some minutes tonight. I'm sure they're thankful for it.
Number 2, Bingman, makes a move.
Yeah, a little dodge from topside. He's played defensively by Noblesville pretty well there. By
yeah,
number
he really
8.
is. He really is. Yeah.
Pulled the ball back out of the box. They're working around the side there.
34. Weaver.
That's probably some of the strongest defense I've seen from Noblesville the whole game.
Absolutely.
Carmel's
if they had been playing
possession.
this in the first half, we would have probably a different score.
Yeah, I think you're right. Noblesville's got the ball here and looking to clear. They're past the midfield line, advancing into their attack box. They've got their touch, and
Ty Miller
they're
clears
trying to go to work here with 4:55 remaining in the fourth quarter here.
Ball loose, though. Ball's on the ground. Not a good place to be if you're on offense.
And that's picked up by Carmel. The far corner of the field. He's clearing along the sidelines there. And dumps it off right to midfield to an open,
nice
open
pass.
midfielder there. He's going to move the ball up to the attackman, who's going to fire a shot. And it went wide. Nobles was able to, or Carmel was able to retain that with a man back near the end line.
Here they come with X again. Winds up and shoots. Goes wide.
Yeah, they're just kind of firing away right now, but
yeah, that was Cutzinger. Cutzinger's not shy either. Oh, there's another,
another
great from X. The assist from Prosser once again. I didn't catch the guy who scored.
Well, that's one of those bang-bang plays. And coming from X, the keeper's got to turn from watching where the X-man's going, trying to watch his feet and seeing what he's looking at. By the time he gets really turned around to defend that shot, the shot's already on the way.
Right. 32 was on the goal. Thank you. That was Strines, Will Strines on that.
Well, the clock is just ticking away like crazy with this running situation here. We're at 3:30 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Yep. Oh,
And
there's a flag.
Pretty good check there with a flag down.
Yep.
And since that ball's out of the bound, the slow whistle's going to come from the referee. He's going to get that adjudicated.
Jack Snyder on the shot on goal, and it went high.
Yeah, and Kevin, with 3 minutes remaining, with Noblesville being this extra man offense, this might be one last opportunity to score, being a man up. So we'll see if they can get it done here.
Right.
Ball is side right to the keeper on the referee whistle as Noblesville looks to make something happen here and see if they can get on the board in tonight's game.
It's Ben McDaniel with the ball. Over to Jack Snyder.
Noblesville works it around, and they're going to stay topside. Thought they might go to X, but they're not. Carmel picked off a pass, and he's running upfield with it.
Yep.
And the ball's loose at midfield. Ball's loose at midfield. Noblesville's got 3 players in there, and they've picked up the ball. And loose again, picked up by Carmel.
That's Edwards. Long pole,
That's
took
a long
shot.
pole, taking a shot, coming downfield after hard work on that clear. And looks like Noblesville had the proximity to the end line, so they're going to get possession here and advance the ball up. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter tonight. Got a big bounce, and the ball is kind of rolling along the sideline, picked up by Gavin Brown as he advances in with a little bit of speed here, looking for that opportunity.
Looking for that shot. Didn't take it. Minute 32 left.
Noah Reynolds goes to work here and
fires
it. Stopped by the Carmel goalie. He's going to clear that ball out now.
Carmel goalie is Cam Ice. He did a great job with the freshman.
As Carmel's past midfield and into their attack box now with
Vincent Lee looking to take a shot.
Yeah, he wanted to take that shot, but it looks like he made a decision not to and dumped it off.
Here comes again from X.
I will agree. A contested play now back at X, which we haven't seen a lot tonight.
Right. I will agree with you. I think that the defense for the Millers has woken up in the second half. It just was too late to really do anything for them in terms of trying to win this game. We're now at 37 seconds, and this game is going to be over. Carmel's just going to play it out, I think.
Yeah, they're going to try and move the ball around and get through this quarter, just maintain possession and get this game in the books with a win for Carmel.
Yeah, we're down to 15 seconds.
Well, that's
There's
our ball
the
game tonight.
There's the game.
Well, everyone, thank you for watching the broadcast tonight of Indiana High School Lacrosse Association on Hamilton County TV, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in the business.
Yeah, we'd also like to thank our other great sponsors. That's Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Van Alsdahl, and Farrar Incorporated. We are Business Technology Simplified. Church, Hiddle, and Antrim.
Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtor. Visit HamiltonCounty.com. Hamilton County Reporter.
Hey, you are watching HCTV Sports, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banner in Noblesville.